This is the 9th video of Wargame Design Studios Peninsula campaign, otherwise known as the 7 Days Battle. This was a battle in the American Civil War, which saw the emergence of Lee. This is where he took command of what was later to be known as the Army of Northern Virginia, when its current commander, Joseph E. Johnson, got wounded, I believe at the Battle of Williamsburg. So I am playing the Union, that's McClellan, and the game's artificial intelligence is playing the Army of Northern Virginia. It is June 25th, 1862, 12:20 p.m., turn 14 out of 407 turns. You heard right, 407. It's the entire 7 days divided into, I guess, 20-minute turns. So, it is Union movement. Let's take the objectives off. Let's see what we've moved and what we haven't. Now we're going to have a nice little fight down here. So it looks like I've moved everything. His brigade is going to get chewed up and spit out. These guys have moved. These guys have moved. So what is this, the third, or that's a fourth corps? So fourth corps is moved. Third corps is backed up. This is the 6th Corps, so it hasn't moved. Shut the sound off, otherwise we'll be hearing that all the time. Okay. Now, right above the 6th Corps is the units for the Union Army headquarters. It's like their artillery reserve, their reserve supply. I think they've got a guard brigade of infantry and a guard brigade of cavalry. So they're going to wait until these guys, in fact, the 5th Corps is coming down here. Shit, they're here already. So the 5th Corps will follow the 6th Corps. And then I think the Army Command will follow them. And then the 3rd Corps here will follow the 4th Corps. Then, of course, the 2nd Corps, who's holding back the Confederates now, as we speak, will be able to withdraw. Oh shit, did I screw up? Yep, I did. God damn it. I took this guy from over here. Oh, that bastard. Good, he'll go off the road. Gotta be careful where I take these guys from, because I don't want them mixed up. Natural carelessness again. I'll have to try to suppress that, but it's a never-ending struggle. It's a losing one. So I'm still careless. A lot more often than I'd like to be. So I never can be a really super good player. Too friggin' careless. Well, I like it anyway. I got into wargaming when wargaming first started. I think Tactics 2 was the first war game I bought. My cousin, my brother and I were visiting the Science and Industry Museum in Chicago, and there was like a stand that sold different things, and my cousin noticed this war game, Tactics 2. So I looked at it and I thought, oh, okay, I'll buy it. And I did, and that was the start of wargaming, which lasted my whole life. Then later on, after I graduated from university, I went to California to work for 21 years, Los Angeles, and I got into wargaming there. It was funny, a group of guys who I later wargamed for 20 years with, they were talking about playing war in Europe, and they had the paper maps they were going to spread out, but that wouldn't have worked because the paper maps have overlaps you've got to cut away, otherwise they don't mate correctly. So I mentioned I had all the maps mounted on artboard and covered with clear plastic, and these guys were smart guys. They were lawyers and shit, and nobody, I guess, had ever done that before, so they were kind of amazed. And they went out to my car and we got them, and what the hell did I do here? Oh, these guys must have moved. Yeah, and we wargamed for the next 20 years, and at all the conventions, and there were a lot of them in LA, in Orange County especially, a lot of wargamers in Orange County. We were at every convention setting up war in Europe. We were noteworthy for that. In wargaming, it's like playing chess. You learn how to think, and I'm retired now, but it's good mental exercise. Great mental exercise, keeps you sharp. Especially, we didn't have AI in those days, but now with AI, it's pretty interesting, and you don't need to get people together. Whenever you want, you can wargame against AI. And AI is pretty smart. I've wargamed with a lot of people, I'll tell you, it's as smart or smarter than a bunch of people I wargame with. And wargaming, especially military wargaming, was great because we had historians as part of our group, and that would on the periphery of our group, and we'd discuss issues with the game and people's moves, and was it historically possible. Especially with these lawyers, you'd get into 3-hour discussions on a move, and it was amazing what you'd learn. And we had a savant with us that was brilliant. I mean, he would sit and listen to everybody, and we'd ask him, oh, don't you have an opinion, Mark? And he wouldn't say anything. And then when everybody was argued out, he would start to talk. And that sucker was brilliant. Even the lawyers were in awe of him. He had a terrific mind, and he could grasp subtleties that glossed over everyone else. But it took him a while to get going, because I think he was organizing everything in his mind, so he wouldn't say anything for a while. Then all of a sudden, when he talked, it was like Jesus, a revelation. So he met a lot of interesting guys in wargaming in those days. And then, of course, it faded out in the 80s because you got Dungeons and Dragons and fantasy games, and so really the conventions became pretty much all of that. A lot of the historical wargaming just disappeared, and historical wargamers really didn't show up at the conventions anymore, which was a shame. And then I moved back to Wisconsin, and I got out of LA just as it was starting to turn to shit, which was good. And then, I don't know how many years ago, 3 or 4, I found John Tiller's games. I went to his website and ordered a couple, and got into AI games, which are just great. I mean, they're all the rage now. So I got a whole bunch of them, produced by different companies besides his, and they're pretty entertaining. You learn a lot from them too. I'm always fighting new battles. I like ancient battles, World War I, World War II, Civil War, Crusades. The games are relatively cheap. I mean, they go from, I don't know, $20 to $40, which is reasonable. And you can get them like twice a year, usually around 4th of July and Christmas. They drop Tiller's games. I think he died, but he was like a PhD mathematician, and his games are always $40, except twice a year they drop to $30. So that's when I usually buy them. He has, Jesus, he's got World War II, the Civil War, American Civil War, and Napoleonic Wars. He really has covered well. And he's got World War I, but he hasn't done ancient or medieval. I wish he'd do. But the Crusades would be great. And the ancient ones. I mean, Jesus, you have Rome, you have Alexander the Great, but other gaming companies have done that, so I bought their games. But his games are nice. I like them a lot. Maps are huge. He's got one map. What the hell is that map? I can't remember. It's 1.1 million hexes. You imagine that? And if you laid it out, hard copy, I think I figured it out one time, it'd be 56 feet by 56 feet. That's one of his maps. And I know the Battle of Leipzig, which is a big Napoleonic battle, was 500,000 hexes. So I think it's 25 feet by 25 feet. Something you could never lay out. Okay, we sweep up everything here. Yeah, we did. What are these outliers? Okay, these guys are guarding crossings. Just to let me know if anyone comes down them. Alright, I think we're ready for the next phase. Here we go, 32. Yeah, Napoleonic and Civil War games are always brutal and high casualties, as they were historically. Oh, that's right, I was going to move that guy, I forgot. Okay. Now, here's our cavalry actions. Let's see if we can pummel these guys. Got 3 guys firing on this guy. 24. 2. 8. Jesus. Ah, the infantry is really going to town on them at least. 3. What do these cavalry have? I thought they had carbines. It's like they're firing with pistols. 6. I'll have to replace them with infantry. These guys aren't with a shit. 2. Look at this infantry, 28. That's more like it. 8. That's nothing to brag about either. Alright, let's get up here. And here we got this rat. He's trying to sneak in, not get hurt. 42, but he's going to get hurt anyway. 21. 25. Okay. 19. 15. 58. Holy shit. This guy tilted down. Yeah. Oh, can't see him. Can't see him. He can't see shit. Okay. And this guy's wisely stayed away. Alright, that's it for me. Union melee. No, we don't have any. Confederate movement. Okay. Are you going to keep attacking me? Oh yeah, here he comes. Oh shit, he had another. Oh no, that's that guy who just retreated. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that. He ran off. But not here. 17. 29. 9. These guys are all disordered. Oh no, he isn't. 19. That's it. Let's go down for the cavalry. Okay, he's backed off. He hasn't. 'Cause he can't. Oh, one guy's routed there. Let's see if we can route the other guy. 16. Now we're getting some good hits from this cavalry. 3. Whoa, whoa, that guy disappeared. Now there's just a routed guy. Hopefully we can polish him off. 15. 3. 33. 58, and we polished him off. Well, that's good news. Confederate offensive fire. 3, 10, 2, 16. Those are the guys that got to get out of the way. 21, yeah. No effect. Alright, now we got moving. Now, finally. Yeah, he's disrupted. Let's get him back here. Get this guy back here. And where's the officer to this guy? We need Meager, Richardson, or Sumner. Here's Meager. Is this the guy? No. This is the guy. Can't get there. Where the hell's Sumner and Richardson? Dana? Sedgwick? Sully? What the hell's he doing in the front line? Is it Sedgwick? Where is that guy? Richardson, Sumner. Where are those officers? Should have more than one. What are you gonna do? Okay, we're gonna turn this guy down. Oh, Richardson, Sumner, here you are. Guys rallied that guy. Almost there. Okay. Let's move up here. Alright, that looks good. Let's go down here. We're gonna have to go in after this guy. Otherwise he's just gonna create problems for us. Let's get in back of him. What brigade is this? Cavalry gets disordered. Oh, well, it looks like infantry doesn't. Oh shit. I do not want him on this road. All disruptions. Change formation. We'll mount up. Yeah, we're gonna have to delay things for a minute here till I take care of these guys. Oh shit, what am I doing? This guy doesn't exist. Poof. Rosser. Oh. Noted cavalry commander. Yeah, what am I doing here? These guys don't. Ah, shit. Okay. Put these guys back on the road. Mount these guys up. Shit, this guy still isn't recovered? What the hell's the matter with him? He's had 2 officers on him. Okay. I don't want this guy cutting the road. If I have to, I'll send this cavalry in here to block him. In fact, I'm gonna do that. A little disorder, of course, but it's okay. I'll keep him away. The important thing is to get this infantry down the road and across this ford. Oh. Okay, then we swing this way. Okay, good. And then we start swinging up. That is good. sure General Robot now knows we're moving down this road in strength. We'll see what it does about it. Well, I want to keep these cores together, which means things are going to get delayed here as this fourth core comes off this cow path, but it shouldn't be more than a couple more turns. And the third core here can move really fast down the road. Two more turns. Okay, so we're all lined up here. These guys are dropping down. This is the 6th core. Oh shit, see how that guy jumped off the road? You gotta be real careful on these railroads and cow paths. They'll do that. On a normal road, you can go beginning hex, end hex, and it'll stay on the road. But not on these cow paths. It gets lost on the curves. You gotta be real careful. Okay, 6 cores done. Got the 5th core coming down here. They can't move any further until the 6th core gets out of their way. If it's an absolutely straight line, you can go from beginning to end hex on these cow paths, but as soon as there's a curve, you're taking your chances, because it won't always follow the curve. For some reason, it'll go off into the woods or something and disorder your units. Only on these roads will it not do that. I still, sometimes if it's a big curve, I'll still click it a couple times. Alright, that's everybody. I don't think I'm getting any units for a while. No. I think we're all set here. Let's go to the next phase. Confederate fire. 2, 4, 1. Oh, artillery's firing from down there. 9. Oh shit, 9. Oh crap, I might have to move those guys. Well, that wasn't too bad. Okay. Six. 28, that's pretty good. 22. 15 and he disappeared. These guys are dismounted cavalry waiting in the wings. Well, come on boys, come on up. Now let's see where our cavalry is down here. We can shoot at these guys. 22. 1. 3. Well, we want to whittle them down to nothing. Union melee. Nope. Confederate movement. Geez, here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, that dirty little bastard cavalry is moving backwards. Oh, look at this. There's a whole bunch of guys coming out at me. Well, that's good. As many units as I can pull into this battle, those would be that many fewer units that can intervene in the south, which is where the main attack will be. This is just a holding attack. Okay. Well, nothing there, but we got plenty here. Let's see. Oh! I can see him. That's good. I didn't think I could. 16. 14. 17. Oh, come on. 62. Killer. Let's go check the cavalry here. He ran away, the dirty dog. It's alright, I'm gonna get him. Next phase, Confederate offensive. 1. No effect. 6. 2. 1. No effect. Artillery is too far away. No effect. No effect. 2. Gonna melee me? No. That's good. Oh, Jesus, guy recovered by himself. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. Well, I'm going to take one of these units. Back more than one. I'm going to send him down here. Oh shit, am I going to be disordered going down the wall? Oh, here's a disordered unit. Okay, we got 3 units on them. I probably will, so I've got to go in a column. Slip over here. Disrupted. Well, he's going to get shot at. Okay, that should be it for the 2nd Corps. Let's go down here. Get these guys going. I don't see anybody. That's a good sign. Oh, come on. Can I get behind him? Yeah. Good. Box that sucker in. Okay, meanwhile, we are going to continue to go down this road. This guy will go in the column. Go in there. As soon as I get a break, I'll let the cavalry in. Looks like my break will come after that guy. Well, maybe. Looks like 2 more turns before these guys will be able to move out. I keep all these wagons with the core. Oh shit, he's disrupted. We're not even gonna wait for him. As soon as these wagons get across, these guys will be able to move. Meanwhile, these guys will line up over here. Okay. I think that's everybody. Yep. Next, Confederate defensive fire. 2. No effect. 1. 16. Oh shit, I thought that guy was hidden. 8. So I have to move farther back. 3. No effect. No effect. That's way too far. Why the hell wouldn't you move up closer? 2. No effect. So that's a robot for you. Being offensive. Okay. 11. 16. 64. Jesus, 34. 64. I'm killing those guys. For some artillery down here. I don't know what this guy came out for. 45. 17. 9. 7. I can't see him. That guy's getting massacred. Okay, here we go. 5. 2. Those other guys next turn will unload. Then we'll just keep pounding them to death till he's no more. Okay, Confederate movement. Oh, now he's moving back. Had enough, huh? I don't blame you. Ooh. It's coming through the woods. Dirty sneak attack. Whoa, well, he's stacking up. I don't know. I may have to think about clearing out of there. That means a lot of regiments. Jesus, got some mounted cavalry coming up. That's cannon fodder. Yeah, I think I may have to start pulling back my right flank. Jeez, look at all those guys. Uh-oh, artillery. Okay, boy, the dew point is incredibly high. I think it was 75. My dehumidifier in the basement, the bucket filled up. That never happens. It's only 5 o'clock. It's taking a lot of moisture out of the air. Okay. 58 minutes. I think I'll wait and fire next time. So we'll call it quits now for the moment.